Okay, so I also got to do a lot this semester, even though I didn't really get to teach. I found out that Gibsonburg High School is in a transition period right now, and they're moving their teachers around, they're moving the curriculum that they're teaching around, and they're going more towards the Common Core Standard approach, which I thought was interesting because I thought a lot of schools already did that, and apparently they don't. So, what I did was I went ahead and kind of listened to Mrs. Bailey's view on the Common Core standards because they were a lot different than some of the stuff that I'm used to. And one thing that she really taught me is that you don't have to teach just the Common Core standards. Like, you have to teach from them, but you don't have to teach the students them. You have to like find lessons that they would enjoy and that they would enjoy learning and that they would enjoy doing, and you have to base them off the Common Core standards. So, for example, like for my class this semester, we had to design a lesson plan, and I did. I talked about The Lottery by Shirley Jackson. And basically, what I did was picked a couple Common Core standards that would fit well with the story, and then I based the lesson on them. So I remade The Lottery, but I did it I did it in my classroom. So it would have been fun, it would have been entertaining, and the kids would have enjoyed it. I also compared it to the Hunger Games because I thought that the lottery was based on population control, and so part of the Hunger Games is that it is based on population control. So I went ahead and took like a modern day reference and transformed it to fit the lottery as well. So my students would enjoy the fact that they got to watch the lottery in class, of course, but then they also would have learned that there's similarities and differences, and then they would have made a Venn diagram and it would have showed those similarities and the differences. I think that was one of the most valuable lessons that Mrs. Bailey taught me, was that I don't have to teach directly to the Common Core standards. I could teach, I could teach whatever I wanted as long as it followed the Common Core standards. Like, I think of the Common Core standards now more as rules instead of guidelines, and I think that's really important for other teachers to understand as well, because I think we're so caught up on teaching to the test and teaching, what the standards want, but we're losing the fact that students don't always learn best in those kinds of settings. Like, we need to put the students first and foremost always.